Hey guys, Informed Fitness here again. So in this video, I just want to talk about self-image, and I think most people, when they hear me say self-image, or anybody say self-image, the first thing they think of, or what they think of, is how you actually see yourself, like when you look in the mirror or something like that. And that certainly is self-image, a big part of it. But self-image is also just how you see yourself altogether, like on the inside. How you think society and your friends and your family perceive you, how they see you, what you think your abilities are or lack of abilities, and skill sets and personality traits and all these different things. That's your self-image. Just to wrap it all up, just how you see yourself as a person and how you think other people see you. That's your self-image. Now, what I want to talk about as far as self-image is concerned is how your self-image could be preventing you from seeing your fitness goals, hitting your fitness goals, and certainly any goal in life, really. And how it can be doing this is, say somebody who's starting out, because I talk to a lot of different people in the gym. They've seen my results, some of the progress that I've made, over the last couple of years. So a lot of times people ask me questions, and friends and family members, and most people, when they first start out with a fitness journey, they want to lose some weight, and they have it in their head, they subscribe to the idea that they can lose some weight initially and get into better shape, as they put it, and things like that, and that's certainly true. But then, like, much past that, they don't think they can go past that. So say somebody who maybe is 60, 70, 80 pounds overweight, they have it in their head that, yeah, sure, I could drop 10 or 20 or maybe 30 pounds if I really try, but to lose all this extra weight, that's just not me. I can't do that. I could never be one of them skinny guys or one of them skinny girls, that's just not me. So that's a self-image that you have. That's a belief that you have about yourself. You can't have that. And that is going to be the number one thing that is going to prevent you from having that. If you're telling yourself that you can't have something or you can't do something, how in the heck are you ever going to get it, right? And it may very well be the only thing that is preventing you from getting that. So that's why self-image is, that's why I wanted to bring up self-image. You need to at least be open to the idea that you can have certain things. You should never tell yourself that you can't have certain things. That's where, like, Jason Blaha did a video recently, maybe about a month ago, about where saying companies, when they say, like, don't believe in any limits, don't hold yourself to any limitations, it's a bad marketing scheme to get the young to believe that they can do anything. And while I agree with that to an extent, like, not everybody can fly to the moon, you shouldn't believe that you can do anything, but you should at least be open to the idea that you can accomplish great things. You could accomplish anything that you really want. So if you really would like to have, that body, whatever your picture of that body is, being really in shape, for guys being, big and muscular, and women being really skinny and having that squat booty, or whatever it is, whatever the picture in your head is of having, that great physique, you should at least be open to the idea that you can have it. Otherwise, it's never going to happen. And then be open to the idea of, say, non-fitness goals, advancing in the career place. You see other guys, gals, that are getting promotions and working their way up the corporate ladder, and if you have it in your head, like, that's not me, I'm just not that person, I can't do that, that's just, I'm not, the type of guy who gets promotions or whatever. If you have that in your head, that's your self-image about yourself, and that's what's going to happen. You need to at least be open to the idea that you can have that. And relationships, a lot of people think, like, I don't really, I never really meet anybody, or I don't date that much, or, the people I do meet, we don't really connect. And it's like, well, if that's the self-image you have of yourself, well, then that's what's going to happen. You need to at least be open to the idea that you can be that person who can go out and meet people and have great connections, and then eventually meet that special someone. You at least need to be open to these ideas for them to happen. If you really just continually tell yourself, I'm not that person, that doesn't happen, that's not who I am, well, then it's not going to change for you. So I guess that's just the point that I wanted to get across, that you should at least be open. You shouldn't set ridiculous expectations for yourself. Like, if you're just starting out weight training, don't think that you're going to be a professional powerlifter in a year. But you should at least be open to the idea that if you keep working at it, that one day you could be a powerlifter, or whatever goals you have. At least be open to the idea that you can achieve them, because you know what? Most of the time, you can achieve them, okay? You just have to believe that you can, and then get up off the couch and do the work. So anyway, I hope the ideas, the points that I tried to make came across clearly, guys. But anyway, that's the video. Thanks for watching. As always, Informed Fitness.